Hey, folks, and just a brief example of how far America has fallen. As many of you know, I'm sure, the Supreme Court ruled that, the 14th Amendment, we get to keep that. That's what they ruled. They ruled that they were on the side of the Constitution. And now that's good. Like, obviously, that's good that they did that. But now pay attention here, the fact that the Supreme Court, it was up for debate whether or not they would actually side with the Constitution, right? Like the fact that that was up for debate and the fact that they had to side with the Constitution against the man. I don't, maybe I was the only one that watched it. I know that not many people did, but they do this thing when somebody is elected president where they stand them there and they're supposed to put their hand on a Bible, but because his skin burns when he touches a Bible, he doesn't do it. And he raises his hand and he swears that he will defend the Constitution. That's what the president does. And the fact that the Supreme Court had to defend, again, I'll say it again, the Constitution of the United States, that man swore an oath to protect and defend, that they had to defend the Constitution from him, from his, PDF file hands. And everybody's like cheering for it. Like everybody's like, yay, they did it. Good job, everybody. Like, that's not something we should be cheering. We should be expecting that. That is the baseline. That is literally the job description. Like, we should not be like, yay, they did their job. Good job, everybody. Like, we shouldn't be doing that. Like, we should be taking to the streets. We should be pissed off. We should be causing property damage. Like, that's the kind of thing that you would think Americans, the people that are born rebels and, like you would think that we would be so upset by the fact that there was an active challenge by the President of the United States that the Supreme Court had to side with the Constitution against. We're, I don't want to say we're fucked because I want to have hope, but dear Lord, the fact that we think that's a good thing and that we are not, as a collective, just absolutely appalled. And like the fact that it got to that point, the fact that it wasn't, as soon as he said something, he didn't have a room full of people going, section 1 of Amendment 4 Amendment 14 states that birthright citizenship is in the Constitution. If you're born here, you're from here. That's the law. That's the Constitution. It says that. You don't get to just go against it because I don't really like those people. You don't get to do that. The fact that we have just allowed it to get to the point where there's actual fucking like 5-4 fucking decisions. I know they said 6-3, but 5-4 decisions. I'm just stunned. We shouldn't be celebrating. We should be fucking enraged. I am. Take care of yourself, everybody. Take care of others. I'll talk to you soon.